The goats aren't here for the soiree today. They're up in the field. I called them down, but see, the grass is growing now, but the pigs came over. Now, while I'm filming, I want you to see this. I'll have to back away for you to appreciate what this is. But Gabriel was here yesterday working with me, and in about an hour, it was about 2 hours time, we finished breaking that slab up. And those of you that have followed this channel know I've been working on this for months now, because in the winter when I couldn't really do anything else, I was doing it by myself. But I'll show you that we finally finished it. Now, he's so strong, he's not much bigger than me, that he carried those out here. Every one. I don't think he used the wheelbarrow for any of them. And now let's go in here, and I know it's going to be dark, but just to give you an idea of a reminder of where we've been working, here's where the slab was. We broke it up, carried it out. I'm now going to continue to clean this out, the rocks and stuff. Now there was a post in the middle, and I was going to leave it there, but it wasn't supporting much weight anyway. So here's the post. What I think I'll do is I'll clean that up, and I'll put that base back in place, and I'll put a longer post there, because I really do think it should have a post. But it's kind of nice, the thought that I could have that much space without a post. Anyway, we worked real hard there. And of all these hammers, I tried so many tools to figure out how to break that slab up without, getting some kind of a backhoe in here or a jackhammer and smashing the whole thing. Anyway, I think I got every sledgehammer on the farm. No, actually not, but tried them and that bar, and I had tried to use chisels and cut it like I thought it might cut. Ended up that the Big Johnson, that's the name of that one. That was the one that finally did the trick, but we had to do it gently. So it was a lot of work yesterday. I got a lot of cleaning up to do here still, but I am very pleased with having that slab out. Once again, here are the chunks that we broke up and mostly Gabriel carried out. I'll back the pickup truck in here one day when I have time. I'll back it in pretty close, and we'll be able to put those pieces, maybe all of them. And these bigger ones, at this point, I think I'll just break them up. They don't have to be that big. And I'll be able to take all of these out, and together later, the ones that I got down there, we'll get them too. And I'll have these all available as pavers for up at the folk, or what do I call it? The folk fold up there to pave around the fountain. There, incidentally, is a lot of the fountain that I just referred to. And there's a lot more pieces out around, and that fountain I'll build out of the sandstone, hopefully with quite a few bigger pieces, stones in that. I don't usually get to show you my goat herd all at once. Do you see that old guy there that's limping? We could have got around it. Now that Gabriel's working with me, I can trim their feet, and we could have got around to doing him yesterday maybe, but we continued to break the slab out. It's cold for this time of year. The wind's out of the east, moist, some rain. I had a comment on my last video that I'll say more about it later, but there's a little bit more for you. I haven't learned the name yet of the commenter, but basically the gist was, why don't you just clean everything up and stuff? It looks so disheveled. And I'm laughing because I'm so glad he or she made that comment, and I hope we can continue the discussion. Here's more to see. Now, you've seen this before. These are hand-hewn timbers put in readiness to build a probably some kind of windmill or windmill ensemble up here on top of the saddle. I'm going back to Gramp Jim Bisse to see how far the water is. That's where I came from, and there's no water in Gramp Jim Bisse. And when I got here there's Jim and Jam, where they marked how far it was yesterday, well, the water has receded. It didn't gain any, but then it didn't rain much either. So let's see what's going on. That's where I was. And there is water in Gramp Jim Bisse here, not very much. And here's a lot of the problem right here. This happens when the leaves are still moving. Did you see that? I'll unblock that and it'll get going again. But I'll go on up and see what else is, if there's any other issues. But there's the main issue right there. Yellow bucket, see it? Here's part of the problem also. But you know, I can only do so much until I kind of take the time to carry stones from down there in the main drain, or the natural drain, up here to build up this wall. And I'm going to have to give it some attention and some time, because this is absolutely a constriction. But oh, you see it's spilling out the side here as well. There's plenty of water here, but with the leaves moving around, you know, I would need to be up here unblocking it all the time. Boy, that's pretty. There's a water song for Wayne Frost, even pushing leaves. I better unblock it.